Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, November 24th of 2019. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives to create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Today's topic is a Thanksgiving gift for your body, heart, and spirit. This is, some of you may have experienced this before, but it's one of those things that we need to remind ourselves of. If we're not doing it every day, then we need to remind ourselves of it as often as possible, because it's very important to our bodies and to our nervous systems and to our hearts and to our bellies, and especially our digestive systems. And coming up on Thanksgiving week here in the United States, that's a time where we get together with family and loved ones, friends, and we eat a lot. So I already started mine last night with I went to the Vegan Society of Peace Thanksgiving potluck dinner, and there's probably about 100 people there and a lot of food. And I certainly ate more than my share. I don't know if it was more than my share, but more than what was comfortably full, a comfortable amount for my body. I overstuffed myself, but it was fun. There was the stress of traffic getting there because it was in downtown Houston. It was the worst traffic I've experienced there for a while. But anyway, so I got to put this into practice for myself and remind myself of the benefits of this practice during times of stress and overeating, especially. But really, it's something I try to do daily anyway. So I want to share it with you. Well, let's go ahead and come into our prayer and healing circle, and come into our circle, sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together, bringing our hearts together as one. The name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your pure, unconditional love and just feel this essence, just dropping in and surrounding you and holding you and enveloping you. And just let yourself rest into the arms of unconditional love, or into the ocean of unconditional love. Feel the vibration all around you. And as you feel this, just let it, like as you breathe, as you inhale, let it come in to your body through your pores. And as you exhale, just let yourself relax into it. And to let yourself be loved by this pure essence of unconditional love. And focus on your breath, breathing in this essence of unconditional love, letting it fill your lungs and fill all of your body. And as you exhale, again, just relax and let your heart space. The heart space can be such a guarded space sometimes. Let it release its tension, let its guard down a little bit, and if it wants to, if it can. And let this essence of unconditional love stream in through your heart. As you breathe, focus your breath. Just imagine this funnel of energy at the front of your heart space. In the center of your chest, you have a funnel of energy that extends out. Bring that to face into the center of our circle and into this ocean of divine unconditional love. And focus your breath so that you're breathing in through that funnel of energy at the front of your heart space, breathing in that essence of unconditional love directly into your heart center. And again, as you exhale, just let your heart space relax and release any of the tension that's held there. Let any of the clutter from the week be washed away and returned into this ocean of unconditional love that fills our circle. And breathing in, breathe this essence of unconditional love in through your heart center, letting it go deeper and deeper into your heart space with each breath. And exhale, let your heart center relax and release any of the clutter, the tension, the cobwebs, the blocks, the barriers. The poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers that you've built against it. So let this love, this ocean, this wave of unconditional love, as it travels in through your heart space, just let it carry out as you exhale. Let it carry out any of the blocks, any of the barriers, any of the ones that are ready to release. And if you're not sure what those are, you don't have to know. That's the good news. You just let's call on our source in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. And let yourself just call directly from your heart and from your mind and from all of your consciousness. Just call directly on your source and ask directly from your sincerity, from your heart, with help to release whatever is ready to release for you. Just ask that the help be here and help you to release and return whatever is ready to go and what is not yours to carry, any of that. Just let it go. And trust in your source and in all of the helpers, the angels, the prophets, the saints, the perfected ones, the guides, the healers, all who are there and here and available to support you on your life journey. Just trust in their wisdom and allow them, as you focus on your breath, just allow them to release from your heart space and from your energy body and from your consciousness any of the blocks, the barriers, the cobwebs, the dust, anything that's ready to clear. Breathing in this essence of unconditional love, letting it fill all of your heart and the core of your body, letting it emanate throughout and radiate into every cell of your body. And as you exhale, just release. Release and receive this essence of this unconditional love. We call on our source and ask for your essence of your pure divine light. And let that come in with this unconditional love and radiate to every cell of your body. Let's invite the cells, all of the cells of the body, to turn to face this vibration, this divine light, this unconditional love, and to, on a cellular level, breathe it in. Just invite your cells to breathe that in, breathing in this essence of divine light, unconditional love, taking that in, letting that vibration fill every cell of your body and cleanse every cell of your body. And let your cells release anything that is not happy with that vibration, that wants to be hanging out there. Just let this vibration come in, and anything that doesn't want to resonate with it, it can go. Breathing in this essence of divine light, unconditional love. And again, let's call directly on our source. We call on you, the true healer, the all-powerful, the all-encompassing. We ask you to send your essence of your pure eternal compassion, the ocean of compassion that we exist in and subsist in. Just let yourself again feel this essence, this pure eternal compassion that extends beyond our time-space reality and contains our entire existence and our entire time-space reality. Just imagine this filling our circle with this vibration, so full to the point of overflowing and becoming the ocean that contains us, holds us, supports us. And again, let yourself rest into this ocean. And breathe in. Continue breathing in this essence of divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion. Exhaling, relaxing, releasing any excess, letting it be washed away as you come to rest and feel yourself held and supported in this ocean of eternal compassion. And we're coming up again, as I said, on our week of Thanksgiving here in the United States. For those of you who are not familiar with Thanksgiving, it's a time of, it's one of those holidays. When I didn't live around my family, I didn't really care to celebrate it because it's kind of a, it's a celebration of the time when the Pilgrims broke bread and had food with the Native Americans, and it's a time of Thanksgiving for the harvest, and it's beautiful in those ways, but there's a lot of things that happen during that time of the Pilgrims coming to America, and there's basically a genocide of the Native American people. So, I don't like to pay respect to that by any means, but it is a time at this point it's a time when families get together, and it's a time of a great feast and a time of overeating, a time of eating a lot of foods and food combinations that your body's not used to on a daily basis. It's a time of, for a lot of people, travel or else hosting other people, a lot of meal prep, a lot of shopping, a lot of, running around like a crazy person trying to get everything done. And it can be quite challenging on the nervous system, to say the least. And can be, challenging on the pocketbook, can be challenging in a number of ways. And so it puts a lot of extra stress. I know I'll just put a shout out to my vegan friends. I know for the vegan friends, it can be a time where it's challenging when we, get together with family, and family doesn't necessarily agree with the lifestyles we've adopted or chosen, or maybe yours does, and if so, that's wonderful. Mine's very accommodating. They're not going to give up their ways, but they're very accommodating of mine, and I appreciate that. It wasn't always that way years ago, when almost 30 years ago when I first started the vegetarian journey. But so it can be a time of extra stress, and stress in and of itself is not conducive for digestion, because stress puts us into that fight, flight, freeze mode. And when we're all about survival, And when you're about survival, your body doesn't want to take time to digest food. You're not going to sit down and eat when you're in survival mode. And when you're in stress mode, we do sit down and eat, but the body's not ready to manage that because, it's, as we say, it's in survival mode. It doesn't want to have anything to do with food. Your nervous system is actually, your autonomic nervous system has a fight, flight, freeze mode, and it also has a rest and digest mode, that parasympathetic nervous system mode, where it is the time where your nervous system and your vagus nerve is in the state to be able to activate your digestive system and allow everything to flow and function properly for your digestion. So it's like in the holiday times, we need to be extra mindful of not being in super high stress mode when we sit down for these feasts and we overstuff ourselves with mass quantities of foods that we're not used to eating and places we're not used to being and everything, as it can take a toll on the body and the nervous system. So for today, I want to offer you a practice to remember while you're at Thanksgiving, at your Thanksgiving feast or anything that you're doing this week, or during the holidays, or if you're in a country that isn't going into feast mode, then it's something you can use every day. I'm going to share with you a prayer which was in the email I sent out today and on the Facebook post, so I hope that you got it in writing. I'm going to share that with you today, and I invite you to take that and use it, regardless of your religious affiliation, if any. I invite you to take that prayer and use it for your meals every day. Anytime you sit down to introduce food to your body, use that as a way to help you to connect with your body and to drop in to your body, to be present with your belly and invite your belly to be present for the process that, the digestion. So often when we come to be present, even in this prayer and healing circle, or anywhere, when you come to be present, just like notice, check in with your belly. And actually you can do that right now. Check in with your belly. Where is your belly? Are you connected with it? Are you aware of it? Is it resting comfortably in your pelvic space and present, facing forward toward the center of our circle, if you will, or facing in the same direction as your heart and your face? Are you aligned with your belly? Is it present? Are you together with it? Are you connected? Most of the times, the belly is that place that holds so much stress and tension and so much of the old emotions and pictures and patterns and everything, that we can be present somewhere, and the belly's not even anywhere to be found, energetically. It can be out the back door, it can be hiding under the bed, it can be, just like locked in a closet somewhere. It's really something that we can learn to be mindful of over time and invite the belly to be present. So, the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. Let's go ahead and again focus on breathing in this essence of this pure divine light, of unconditional love, of eternal compassion, and facing toward the center of our circle, breathe this in. And now just imagine as if you're sitting down at your table, ready for your meal. And again, let's do what we often do at the beginning of the circle. Just invite your face and all of your sensory organs that are contained on your face and head. Invite that to be present toward the center of our circle. Toward your meal and your table. And just invite your senses to really take in the sights of the food, the presentation of the food. Invite your senses to take in the smells of the food and feel, when you do this, you can feel your mouth starting to water. This is your digestive system waking up and getting ready and preparing for incoming. You can maybe feel your stomach start to gurgle. That's your digestive system waking up and saying, okay, I'm getting ready. I'm starting to move here, getting on the groove. So just take that time to be present and let all of your senses be present. Your senses are connected to nerves that go straight to your brain and deliver information to your brain and start to wake up your nervous system, your vagus nerve, which manages all of your digestive organs, or most of your digestive organs. It is one of your cranial nerves as well. So your senses take in information and deliver it to your brain, and your brain, through your vagus nerve, starts to activate and wake up your digestive system and get things rolling. So let your senses consciously take in the sights and the smells and everything about the food. Feel things start to wake up, and invite your heart to be present and face toward your food in the center of your table. So you've got now the food in front of you. You've got your senses facing and connecting with the food. Bring your heart to face and connect with the food. So it really brings your spirit, if you will, your core of yourself to be present. Breathe it all in. Really connect with it. Let yourself connect. And as you inhale, drawing in that appreciation, that gratitude, that connection with the food. As you exhale, drop into your body and let yourself drop into your seat, into your pelvic girdle, and invite your belly to be present. If it helps you can put your hands over your belly and give it a nice cradling, comforting reassurance that it is very much a part of this process and very much expected to be here and very much accepted and loved as it is and appreciated. We have to give appreciation to our bellies because they do an incredible amount of work in processing our food and our nutrition, assimilating our nutrition, and keeping us healthy. And I do believe a lot of our problems that we deal with today. I had, many years ago, ulcerative colitis and fibrocystic disease and hypoglycemia, all of this. And I think a lot of it has to do with not being present and connected with our bellies. We can heal it through diet. Or I certainly did. Healed all of mine through diet many years ago, and it has not returned. Like almost about 25 years ago, healed it all, and it has not returned. And so by managing our diet, as well as our connection with our bellies and our ability to be present and in our bodies, that can help to heal our digestive ailments. And if you do have questions about that, if you struggle with any of that, you're welcome to connect with me outside of the Prayer and Healing Circle through my website, and I'll be happy to share more information with you about that. So let yourself hold your belly. Invite it to be present. In fact, invite it to be the guest of honor, because it's certainly at the forefront of your digestive process. So give it some love and appreciation. Let yourself connect with it. Let yourself, as you drop into your body, be present with all of, if the emotional body pops up too much and you can't be present with this space, just think of your digestive system, of your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your intestines. Just, think of all of the hard work that they do for you. And if you can, just give some love and appreciation for the miracle of the physical body. It truly is a miracle. Truly is a miracle. So, reminding you now, as you're at your table with your food in front of you, you have all of your senses and your face, your eyes, your ears, and everything facing toward your food and the center of the circle. You've got your heart center connecting with your food in the center of the table, and all of your community gathered around the table. You've got your belly. You're dropped into your body, present with your belly. You've invited it to come to be the guest of honor. You can hold it, love it, appreciate it. And just take a minute and stretch out your feet and your toes and really feel your presence grounded into your body, all the way into the soles of your feet. Just let yourself drop in a little bit deeper. Stretching out your toes, your feet, circling your ankles. Feel your presence. If you need to, you can kind of shift your hips from side to side, even stand up and bounce just a little bit so your energy really flows through your hips, through your pelvis, through your hips, and then through your legs and into your feet, so you're really present. You do the same with your shoulders. Circle your shoulders and stretch out your arms and your wrists and your fingers, your hands. Feel your presence all the way into the palms of your hand and your fingertips. So you're really in your body, welcoming your belly to be present. Breathing in the connection with your food and with your community, and primarily with your source, that depending on what's in front of you, you might not want to breathe it all in, but what's always with you and what you can always tune into is the essence of your source, that divine light, that unconditional love and eternal compassion. So breathe that in. And one way that you can take yourself from a stressed state or a guarded state to a state of rest and digest and connection is through gratitude. You can't be feeling truly grateful for something and be guarded and pushing back and angry at the same time. So use the power of gratitude. Our meals of, family meals of sitting around the table and being grateful for our food have largely been lost in our present day culture, and we really could benefit from bringing those back. If that's not a part of your daily life, I invite you to make it a part of your daily life with every meal, every beverage, everything, to just remind yourself to feel grateful for the food. Or this doesn't mean feel guilty for all the people who don't have as much as you, but just take a moment and just connect with your source and say thank you. Connect with your source and say thank you. Thank you for the abundant gifts that are given from the earth. And let yourself feel the gratitude. And I'll invite you, I'll recite this prayer for you. And again, you can use it. You should have it in writing somewhere if you found your way here. But it says, "We give thanks for this food that you have given from your earth. Please bless this food, make it holy to nourish our bodies, minds, hearts, souls, and spirits. We offer this food to ourselves as a gift of nourishment for our bodies, love for our hearts, and reverence for our spirits." Now, I'll go through this again, and I want to invite you again to just tune in and really feel the experience of it. You're present with your food, with all of your senses, with your heart, and let your heart connect through feeling the gratitude for what your source has given. and anything else you may have to be grateful for. So connecting with your senses, connecting with your heart, feeling the gratitude, inviting your belly to be present and rest into the space with you, to be the guest of honor, also facing toward the food that you're eating, your table, and you say this prayer. And you can, if you're not saying it for the group, you can say it for yourself. I thank you for this food that you have given from your earth. And feel the gratitude. I thank you for this food that you have given from your earth. And now we ask for blessings. Please bless this food. Make it holy to nourish our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our souls, our spirits. And then offer the food to yourself. It is from the core of yourself, offering to the body and all of the parts of yourself. I offer this food to myself as a gift of nourishment for my body. And invite your body to receive the nourishment. As a gift of love for my heart, and invite your heart to receive the love. And a gift of reverence for my spirit. And honor your spirit with the foods that come from our earth. And if the food's in front of you, if you have a hard time reconciling that they've come from the earth, if there's something that you want to be putting in your body, then let that inform you. Let it inform your future choices. Let it inform what you eat and how much you eat in any given moment. Because it is truly important that we eat in a way that can align with what our values are and what we truly care about, and what we honestly feel honors our spirit and our connection with Source. So as you take the food, and you can check in this with this for yourself right now. Like, what are the things that you'll want to have on your plate at Thanksgiving or in your next meal? What are the things that will honor your spirit in your connection with Source and honor the planet, which is that which brings forth the food that we eat? How can you adjust, make any adjustments to what shows up on your dinner table and on your plate to honor your connection, your gratitude for the planet and for what it gives, your nourishment for your body, your love for your heart, and your connection with your Source, your spirit within you, keeping it light and pure, and your connection with your Source and reverence for this holy of holy being of compassion. Let yourself just breathe with that and feel that. Ask for help and guidance from your guides and from your Source directly. And for any of those, we're so programmed when it comes to food. And food, our relationship with food gets so tangled up in many things, right? In our emotions and in our sense of safety and security, and in our survival and coping strategies. In our nourishment, in our comfort, in our belief systems. So just ask for help from your Source to help to clean from you any of those associations with food that are not serving your highest, not serving your physical body and nutritional needs, not serving your love for yourself and the purity of your spirit. Just ask for help. That any of that programming that's been in your psyche, just ask that it be released and returned to its original state of connection, of love, of purity, of wisdom, the bodily wisdom, the earth wisdom. This is you ask, let your guides help you, let your source help you. And anything that is hanging on in your system, in your psyche, in your energy body, that is not serving your highest. Let's just make an intention now, if this feels okay for you, to release those. And just make an intention to release those, place them into the center of our circle, and let the guides, the helpers, the healers, the angels take them and release them. Return them to their rightful place. And breathe in that essence of divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion. Breathe that in. As you exhale, again, drop into your body. Should be a little more space in there now. Let yourself take a seat into your pelvic seat. Stretch out your toes and your feet. Circle your ankles. Let your energy really ground in through your legs, through your hips, through your legs, through your feet, and connecting you in with the earth. And if you can, put your feet on the ground. Let's just go ahead and connect in with the earth wisdom and the source of our food. As you place your feet on the ground, just feel your energy moving down and connecting into the earth, and feel it traveling into the soil. Incredible wisdom in the soil. And let your energy just connect in 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, into 10 feet, just into the earth, and let your energy body connect in with the wisdom of the soil, of the minerals, of the rocks, and invite that wisdom of the earth now to connect in with your body and to just come up through your energy body and through your feet and through your legs, through your hips, into your core and into your core consciousness, and let this wisdom of the earth merge in with the wisdom of your spirit and the wisdom of your body, and invite them all to merge and align. And again, staying present in your body. Again, you can hold your belly and keep it present if that helps you. And again, feel the gratitude for this wisdom from the earth, for the incredible wisdom of your body, and for the wisdom of your spirit. Feel gratitude for all of those, and let them align you and cleanse you, release any of the programming that's old programming that's not in alignment with all of this wisdom, this natural wisdom. Inhale, drawing all of this wisdom into the core of your body. And exhale, dropping down and really being present and grounded in your body, letting this wisdom anchor in to your core and anchor into all of your cells. Letting it cleanse you, letting it inform you. Invite your mind to be a witness to this process and to take in any new information that may be different from the beliefs it's been hanging on to. So just let your mind be like the child that's learning for the first time and go into that observer mode and to witness and to receive the new information, whatever may be coming in, to observe the alignment and the wisdom of the earth, the body, and the spirit coming together and aligning and merging and anchoring into your core, into your physicality. Let your mind witness and invite your mind to bow. Even if your mind doesn't know exactly what's going on, that's okay. The subconscious is more powerful than the conscious anyway, and the subconscious will inform the conscious. So let your mind bow in gratitude and in reverence to this integration of earth, body, and spirit into the core of your physical being. And let your mind align also let it bow in reverence and gratitude and in awe of the incredible miracle of this existence. Breathing in this essence, divine light, unconditional love, eternal compassion, letting it meet with this incredible wisdom at your core, grounding you into your body. You be the light you wish to see in the world, be the wisdom you wish to experience in the world, be the love and the compassion, fully present in your body, centered, grounded, anchored, connected with earth, and present. And again, let's go through that again as you're present with your plate of food or whatever's in front of you, your family table, wherever you happen to be. Bringing all of your senses to be present and experience your food with your eyes, with your nose, your sense of smell, with your ears, with everything. Let your mouth water and your stomach start to gurgle. And bringing your heart to be present and connect in gratitude for what's in front of you. Knowing that from this place of integrated earth, body, and spirit wisdom, you may have a little bit different portions or different combinations or different choices about what you put on your plate, and that's okay. So all of your senses are present and activating your digestive system. Your heart is present, connecting with gratitude, and you've invited your belly to be present. And you say the prayer, I give thanks for this food that you have given from your earth. Please bless this food. Make it holy to nourish my body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. I offer this food to my body as a gift of nourishment, to my heart as a gift of love, to my spirit as a gift of reverence. And breathe and receive the gift. Receive it with your body, receive it with your heart, receive it with your spirit. Breathe, receive, and let it land. I go through that slowly, and it may sound like, well, by now the food's cold and half the people have already finished their dinner, and it doesn't have to be that way. Because when you get used to it, you can say it quickly. Okay, present, smelling, seeing, activating the digestive system. Heart in gratitude, thank you. Belly, present, grounded, connected. And say your prayer, and you're on your way. You can do it pretty quickly. So I hope you found that helpful today. The slowed down process can help you to make more of the faster process when you're actually in the moment. And it'll, it's like when we can take things, sometimes when we say a prayer or something, it just becomes rote. And we don't really feel it, and we don't experience it. But if we allow ourselves to really slow things down and feel and experience, then when we are in speed it up, we're in the moment and we don't have time for the slowing it down, then we have memory. Our consciousness has memory. And so, in a sense, we're programming ourselves to move into a state of presence and connection and gratitude and resting into that parasympathetic nervous system state where we can rest and digest our foods and make the most of what we have as the gifts of nourishment for our bodies and make the most of it, shall we say, receive the most from it. All right. So with that, I'm going to wrap up this portion of the call and open for Q&A. If you're listening to the recording, you're welcome to join us for our weekly prayer and healing circle on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. You're welcome to join us. If you want to find where to join us, you can find the information for joining the call at joyfullylivingwellness.com, joyfullylivingwellness.com. While you're there, pick up your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence, and you'll get just a one-sheet printout of what this work is based on, and just the beliefs that are will help you. It's a one sheet. You can print it out and put it up in multiple places and remind yourself of who and what you are as a being of light integrated into this physical form and having this physical experience, and what all that means for your life journey. And we have way too many things in the world that remind us, that take us off course from that truth and take us away from our connection with our true selves. So we owe it to ourselves to remind ourselves as much as possible of the truth, so that we can really live our truth and be the truth and be everything that we want to see in this beautiful world that we live in. So with that, I thank you, and I wish you a happy, beautiful, blessed Thanksgiving. I'm going to end the recording and stay on for Q&A. You're welcome to join us for the Q&A.